Good day everyone, my name is Rena Galhabuhab, a third year Bachelor of Elementary Education student. In this video, I will be presenting to you my action research study. So this study is about YouTube tutoring channel supporting distance modular learning of grade 4 pupils by increasing understanding of word meaning. So the pandemic has brought us a lot of challenges, and the education system was never an exemption to this. The COVID-19 pandemic has created the largest disruption of the education system in human history, affecting nearly 1.6 billion learners around the globe. That was according to United Nations 2020. Among the reasons why teachers are not in favor of modular distance learning is some activity sheets were answered by guardians, and pupils have difficulty in answering their printed modules without the teacher's supervision. That was according to Anzalo 2001. And the following are the adjustments that the teachers are practicing to cope with distance learning. They prepare learners' answer sheets, the weekly home learning plan, and they are also responsible for checking out the retrieved answer sheets and giving feedbacks. So what is missing is the interventions to scaffold the children's understanding, and in lieu of the teacher's presence that might lessen the mental breakdown of the students. So as the virus continues its wrath, the usual learning modality that we know, the face-to-face setup, would really take some time. Now, the researcher would like to support the modular distance learning, focusing on increasing understanding of word meaning. So, my proposed intervention is a YouTube tutoring channel. This channel is an exclusive channel designated for guide videos of English topics about understanding word meaning. The videos contains ideas, lesson discussion, and exercises to grasp the concepts and practice understanding. Along with the strategies, the creator will carefully design steps that will foster the pupil's concept comprehension. So this intervention is anchored on a research that shows that creative classroom techniques with incorporation of technology promotes a more productive and enriched learning environment. And emerging technologies such as a YouTube are essential to establishing a sense of classroom community and achieving better learning outcomes. So, uh, focuses on developing vocabulary skills, particularly in understanding word meanings, since mostly the medium of instructions in printed modules for core subjects are in English, and in lieu of the teacher's presence due to quarantine restrictions, this channel will become one of the supported curriculum that will bridge the students to comprehending their printed modules. So, the content of my videos in the YouTube tutoring channel is the definitions, synonyms or words having the same meaning, and then we also have here examples where the students can observe, compare. So, for example, we have rock, stone, mistake, error, sad, lonely trip, journey. Those are synonymous words. And then we have exercises. So, in these exercises, the pupils may practice, and then they can practice their learning, or how they understand the concepts that is presented from the prior slides. And then, so In this action research, the researcher seeks to answer the following questions. So, how does watching the videos from the YouTube tutoring channel increase the student's understanding of word meaning? And how does YouTube tutoring channel improves the student's performance in modular distance learning? So, in the implementation process, I have here my respondent, a grade 4 pupil. So, watching the video.
Good day everyone, this is Teacher Rena and today we're going to boost your comprehension by classifying the words and by using analogy. Are you ready? Let's start!
Classification is the act of grouping things with common characteristics or qualities. For example, cabbage and eggplant are not the same, but they are both food, meaning they are classified as food but of different kind. Another example, now observe these words: dog, cat, mouse. What are they? How are you going to categorize them? They are animals, that's right. How about this? What group are they? Canvas, paint, paintbrush. They are art materials. Very good. Another, childhood, adolescence, adulthood. What are they? They are stages of life. What about cake, bread, and muffins? They are all made of flour. When we are asking for classification, we use these words: classify, group, categorize. Note that we can also be more specific in classifying things. For example, crocodiles. They are classified as animals, specifically reptiles. Reptiles are animals that can live both land and water. Another, we have tulips, roses, sampaguita. We know that they are plants, but to be specific, they are flowering plants. Now let's proceed with analogy. Analogy is the comparison between two things. For example, animals is to blank. What do you think is the answer? It is a fish, because fishes are animals. How about this? Paper is to things and algae is to? What is the answer? It is letter B, plants, because paper is to things and algae is to plants. How about shoes is to blank and gloves is to feet? What do you think is the answer? It is letter C, hand. Why is that so? Because shoes should be on our feet and gloves should be on our hands.
Thank you for tuning in and see you next time!
In this study, the researcher utilizes the method triangulation. So after the video lesson, the teacher will assess the students. The let's practice the exercises will be the formative assessment, and then after that, the next day, for the next session rather, the participant will undergo an interview with the teacher. And then I also have here a survey. So after my implementation, I had to conduct this survey to the pupil, to the respondent, and then to the respondent's parent. And for the result, so it shows here the scores of the students. So in synonyms, the the learner scored 3, and so on. Did they antonyms and classification, analogy, and affixes. So, as shown in the graph, in quiz 1, the learner's scores has drastically increased. And then we have here the summative test results. So from 5, it rises to, it becomes 23. And then so the researcher observed that as the classes continues, the respondent is more enthusiastic and enjoys watching the video. According to her, she likes learning with visuals, and the video helped her understand how to answer questions that follows. So this was based on the researcher's observation and from the conducted interview. And to conclude, this YouTube tutoring channel is developing the pupil's understanding of word meaning. Aside from that, it was observed that it broadens the pupil's vocabulary. In modular distance learning, the pupil can rely on her own understanding because she is already practicing to be independent with this intervention. So therefore, the YouTube tutoring channel has a significant impact on the pupil's understanding of word meaning as she performs her role as a student of modular distance learning. So that was all, and thank you so much.